Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something totally different. You guys have been requesting that I do someone else's makeup, so I have Nina here, and we're gonna do a Dia De Los Muertos?
Yes, Dia De Los Muertos.
There we go! We're gonna do a tutorial on that for you guys, and Nina here is Hispanic, and I was going to do it on myself, but I would hate to offend. So Nina came in for the win, and we're so excited to create this look. Alright, if you want to see how we get this look, keep watching. So I'm going to start with foundation. This look is completely inspired by Lora, one of the owners of Melt Cosmetics, and the artist Jordan Liberty. I fell in love with that picture, and I was like, I actually sent it to her today, and I'm like, listen, Nina, listen good. This is what we're doing. So I'm just going to do the lightest application of foundation because most of this is going to be covered up with crystals, but we still want to have really beautiful, luminous skin. So I'm just going to start kind of on the outer part and then work my way towards the center. I'm not going to worry about this. We're going to do a skull nose in a second, but just kind of focus on the areas that you're not going to be putting any jewels or any other face paint. So now we're going to start to map out the eyes. I grabbed a Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. I love these because they can be used on your face, body, eyes, everything. It's like a 2-for-1 special, or should I say 3-for-1 special. So we're just going to map this out. You don't have to be too precise with this because we're going to cover it up with jewels and pearls in just a second. And I'm just going to kind of map out a skull nose as well. You guys have seen me do this before in my skull tutorial, which I will link on here as well for further detail. Now we're going to map out the side. I want to make sure you guys can see the side. So we'll just kind of go like this, and then it drops down a little. And then, perfect. Just using my reference. And we'll connect that in just a second. Now I'm going to take a pen liner. This is my favorite at the moment. It's the House Labs one. And I'm just going to really, really perfect right around the edges. Don't worry about the inner part because that is where we're going to add all of the depth, and even under here we're going to come back and blend, but right around the edges we definitely want to just make sure it's really, really sharp on the top part. Alright, I'm going to grab a MAC CHROMACAKE. This is in the shade Black Black, and I'm just going to start to fill this in all the way. Get ready for it, Nina.
I'm ready.
So just take it all over. Now I'm going to take whatever's left on my brush and just kind of, let me turn you this way. Are we in focus, babe? And I'm just going to lightly just start to bring it down. Just a touch. That way we'll have something for our purple that we're going to blend into this, just something for it to melt into. So just do some light tapping motions, and that should be it. And it looks like Lora has black underneath here as well, which I just love this idea. So I'm just going to take it underneath the neck. I'm not going to take it down the neck, just right underneath. And I'm about to have to get down here so I can kind of see what I'm doing because I have to pop a squat. Boom. Okay, see you in a second. Bye. Now I'm grabbing this Wet n Wild palette. It's called Brights. That looks about right, but you can kind of see the colors. I'm going to mix this one and just a touch of this dark purple up here. And we're going to start to add highlights to the face, but with the purple. The original look has turquoise and it was just so pretty, but I was like, let's do some purple. I'm into purples this season. And this is a damp beauty blender. This is what happens when I try to do makeup on other people. too much concentration. And we'll just kind of tap this right underneath there. That way when we put the jewels on, it'll kind of sit in the purple just a little bit. And while I have you here, I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab the darkest shade of purple, and I'm gonna start to tap that into the black. And tap the black down in. There we go. Just make sure you guys can see it. Now I'm taking this Sigma P88 brush and kind of whatever's left of the foundation on the back of my hand, and then also whatever purple I've been blending with this, and I'm just kind of tapping, turn it this way, just kind of tapping the edges a little bit on the top and the bottom. That way everything's nice and seamless. It's looking real seamless. So I'm always going back to my hand, kind of wiping off if I go into the black, and then just lightly tapping that in. I'm going to take a little bit of this black shadow from the Norvina Volume 1 palette on a Sigma E54 brush, and I'm going to start really high up here and just kind of set this just a little, blend it down into the purple just a smidge. Notice that I'm always tapping. If I was to rub this and drag this, we would have a nightmare. There would be tears. Babies would cry. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to tap this. I picked up a little bit of this purple B4 right here, and I'm just going to tap that right underneath. Just lightly setting and just giving a little bit more dimension with the eyeshadow. Now for the fun part, I'm going to be using my favorite glue. Look at this, hair included. I don't want to talk about it. Sore subject. So this is my favorite glue for this. This is the House of Lashes glue, and it's just really gentle on your skin, but it will hold like no other. So I think I'm just going to grab, I have a bunch of jewels here. I went to Michael's and Hobby Lobby and I went ham, okay? I'm sorry if you're trying to do a Euphoria look and you go and you're trying to find it and you can't. It's because Rose got it all. Just come ask Rose for some jewels. I'm serious, y'all. I went wild. So I'm just going to grab, I think I'm going to start with this really pretty hair-shaped one. And I'm just going to throw it on the back here. And I'm just going to kind of place it right here and in the center. Hopefully that's the center. Looks pretty good to me. And then from there, we're just gonna work our way out. I'm gonna put on a couple, that way you can kind of see where we're going. And I'm gonna wipe my hands off because I just realized they're real dirty. Okay, Nina, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Alright, so to go into my past with the history of my family, most of my family is from Mexico or California. So my grandpa and his family, they're in Zacatecas, Mexico. So it's more like ranches in that area. There's a lot of land.
Where's that close to?
Good question. I just know it's like more southern or like central-ish.
Oh, okay, so it's more central. Okay, gotcha.
Right. And so that's where they're all at now. My grandpa, he's currently in El Paso, Texas, which is where I was born.
I didn't know that.
Yes. And now we're here in Houston. But every year we would celebrate Dia De Los Muertos, and we used to go to the parades, and we would go to different art shows and car shows.
So you've done your makeup like this before?
Yes, I've done my makeup like this before myself, and of course it didn't come out this good, but...
Oh, we don't know. We're not done. This could be a nightmare.
But we used to always go to, like I said, the art shows and events, and my dad, he has a lot of close friends that do a lot of art, and so every time we would go to these events, they would ask us to be in the newspapers and to be on TV, and reporters would ask us questions on how we know the artist and how we like the art, and you know, if the event is fun and stuff. So every year, Dia De Los Muertos is like a really big part of our family.
Oh, I love that.
We would get all kinds of pan dulce and food and take it to the altars for our family members, and it was a good time.
What a fun memory.
Yeah, it's a really cool memory for sure.
So I thought I would alternate pearls that I found at Spirit. Also went there today too. Told y'all. ain't no pearls or rhinestones left. And I'm just gonna alternate. I'm gonna go kind of, you know, rhinestone, pearl, rhinestone, pearl. You get the gist of it, but yeah, it came in this little thing right here. Super cute. I loved it. But I think that you can kind of keep them together, but I'm gonna break them apart because I'm not sure how many we're gonna need, so. Now I'm just gonna start kind of dotting around. That looks good for right now. And I'm just adding some smaller jewels, just every so often, and then we'll start on the jaw, but I thought you guys would want to see where we're at placing these. Remember, I'm just like dotting a little bit of blue on there. Now I'm taking this ColourPop liquid liner. This is in the shade Graceland. You can use my code ROSE for a discount on ColourPop. Oops. Can't help it. And we're just going to go right across here. Let me know if my big old hair is blocking you. And we can come back and perfect it in a second. We're just going to take it all the way across here. To down here. And since it's white, it's going to be the easiest to correct. I'm just going to grab just a fluffy brush. You can kind of just smudge out the edges. We're going to grab this NARS lipstick in the shade Honolulu Honey, and I'm just going to apply it directly to her lips. Now I'm going to take this Ofra Verified eyeliner. I love this one because it's so precise. Then we can kind of go back in a second and just really perfect it. Alright guys, this is the finished look. This turned out really, really amazing. I'm going to have the artist and Lora tag below who inspired me. Make sure you follow them. The original look is just insane. But I'm not going to say that this is too shabby. This is pretty cute. And she has her flower crown. So beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm actually going to do her makeup again, but you know, just regular makeup. So stay tuned for that. And we wish you a happy Dia De Los Muertos. Okay, I love you all so much. Bye y'all.